Hey, hi, hello, and good morning, world. Oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful day outside. A little bit cloudy, a little bit of rainy, but everything is absolutely beautiful, and don't you forget that. Just like everything is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, and every moment that you have on this earth is absolutely beautiful and should be just cherished and being thankful for, and just really recognizing how amazing it is for us to even be on this planet called Earth, the third planet from the sun in the Milky Way galaxy. That is our solar system. So guys, now the universe and all of its things possessed is so vast, is so big, it's unfathomable how really big it is. Now, to really understand how big everything is, you have to understand that everything is connected. Everything is one. There is no separation. There is no you or me, that race or this race, or my color eyeballs versus your color eyeballs versus blood types. There's variations that have came to be in the game of survival, in the environment that we have lived in, our ancestors have lived in the adapting environments that they had to adapt in. Sorry, I almost saw this guy get into a car crash. That was kind of scary. Anyway, so one thing that I really try to do, I mentioned before, the mind is a chatty, non-stop thinking monkey. It's like a monkey that just does not know how to shut up. So we are one of the only living creatures, at least on Earth, along with a couple of other ones. I mean, dolphins are really smart too. There are a bunch of animals that are pretty smart, like elephants have phenomenal memory. Even after like years and years and years, they'll not only remember an elephant by its smell and look and physical appearance, but even humans, to a very, very, very good detailed amount. But humans are one of the only creatures, at least on Earth, that have the ability to imagine, okay, and really think, and to really create something in their head that they can create physically, okay? Like the first tools that the humans used, it's not that the humans are the only animals or creatures or living organisms to use tools on Earth. There are other ones too. There's this bird that gets this twig thing, and it'll like bend the hook, and it'll stick it into this hole and like literally drag out insects with its beak, and it'll just pull it out, and it's using a tool. But humans have started from that and gone even further. They invented things that other humans could not only understand, comprehend, and use, but they could further that and create literally what we call technology. Okay? The first phone was made, right? And I'm not sure which company or whatever it was. And then another company further improved it. And then another company further improved it. And then Apple came and dropped the iPhone. And then Samsung, who was already a mega electronic company, made some more phones. And now every piece of technology that we have will become outdated and will be replaced by better technology, because we have the imagination, we have the ability to concept better things for us. And yes, humans have this gift, this phenomenal, nowhere else found so far ability to really think deep into not just like the first layer. There's that second layer and third layer and deeper fourth layer, fifth layer. You know, sometimes, I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini, but I can have a thought and then kind of like a debate, I'll have a counter argument thought with myself, you know, and then I'll have another counter argument to the counter argument, and it'll just go back and forth until I come up with the solution. That might just be because I'm a Gemini, or I don't know, maybe I can just think in maybe a deeper level, but humans have that ability, okay? And I mean, for example, even humans, man's best friend, a dog, is really unable to see itself in the reflection of a mirror and really know what's going on. So since we have the ability to think in our heads, to have communications and thoughts, and just have the ability to counter arguments with ourselves, to think about what our next step is, to plan, not just like, whoa, today I'm going to walk in the jungle and then I will stab a monkey and eat it, you know, like maybe how it was a couple thousand years ago. But we have like I think tomorrow I'm going to go down to the bank and start me a retirement fund and start putting it's $27 a month in there. Yeah, you know, and that's literally thinking about our aging process. And we have discovered so many things about the human body, the chemistry, the biology, the DNA, all these things. But there's a lot more to learn, scientifically at least, even spiritually. There's so many things. Never ever think that you even have closely begun to understand even like 1% of anything, because ignorance is bliss. But back to the monkey chatterbox in the head. It is a great thing. It is a great thing. Do not think otherwise. It is an amazing thing that we have the ability to communicate verbally and think about what we are going to communicate verbally, and think about what we will communicate verbally, physically, non-verbally in 10 years, literally. And understand that, you know, one thing that we say could even have multiple meanings, multiple understanding, comprehensions, and everything like that. So even though we have the ability to think 24/7, is it okay? Is it a good thing to just think 24/7? Is it a good thing to constantly be inside of your head thinking about all the things that you are doing? Yes and no. No for the most part. But when you need to think, by all means, stop and think. But when thinking is not necessary, when you are just showering, when you are just eating breakfast, I really try to, and I would really tell you, I would really try to confirm that when you're eating breakfast, really just eat the breakfast, not the menu. Okay, now what does this mean? A lot of people, while they are eating, will be thinking about, oh, I have a meeting tomorrow. Should I get ready for it? Hum num num num, hum num num num. Oh, I wonder what Sarah's doing with her hair today. Hum num num num. And they're not really eating. They're chewing and swallowing, but they're not sticking the food in their mouth and enjoying the food. Really getting lost in the actual process of eating. And that's what it means to eat the food and not the menu. When you go out to eat, a lot of people eat the menu but not the actual food. That is very bad. All right, guys, that's all for today. I'm at the gas station. I'm about to pump some gas. I will see you guys later. Report any questions. Ask me anything. Hit a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Zany Z TV out.